Hi, and welcome to Wrong Way. And this is my first ride on the Nami Burn-e. It's gonna be exciting. Let me tell you more about it. Wrong way. See about that damper adjustment. Yeah, just dialing in. First ride, pretty cool. Okay, so the rear is pretty good already. Let's see that front. Yeah, as you can see, adjusting that oil dampers, these old dampers. Oh yeah, now it's way longer rebound. Really cool. Yes. Oh man, I gotta say, primarily I wasn't that excited for a scooter, but now I actually am, since it feels like the Dualtron X essentially. And the Dualtron X is one of my favorite scooters ever. Ah, yes. Also getting used to this thumb throttle. Ooh, but very comfortable initial first couple of meters. Can't see the display that well though. I thought it would be better. Apparently it isn't. Thank you, sir. And now we'll see a bit of acceleration. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Can't even see the speed but that well. I think I'll have to turn on the GPS speedometer in my phone. But dang, this thing is quick. And extremely stable. Whoa, wheel spin all the time. Like 30. Woo! This thing rides, man. This thing rides. Turn on the GPS tracking. I think I'm in the full max mode of everything. So we're gonna see how fast it goes. But man, this ride is extremely comfy. Really reminds me of the Dualtron X. One of my favorite scooters that I've ever tried. Let's go off the curb. Wow. Wow, that was really comfortable going on down the curve. Okay, we can go here on the sidewalk just to see a little how the suspension performs. I have set it to maximum stiffness essentially. Very slow rebound because I want to have the most amount of stability for high speed. Dang it. The position on the scooter is pretty comfortable, however, like the thumb throttle is really different from what I'm used to. Essentially, I turn right here and not be driven over by somebody. Essentially, it catches on very late, which is awesome because usually I have trouble with the scooters being really like jittery, and you just feather the throttle and you're already like the scooter is bouncing in front of you. Here you can see that the throttle latches on really far in front of you, so this is actually quite tame, even though I'm in the max mode. All right, and let's go onto the street. I think we don't need to wait for all of these people. Yeah, when your scooter is so quick, man. And it's so stable too. Wheel spin, wheel spin, wheel spin, wheel spin. Woohoo! Flying! 80! 90! Woo! Bit of wobble there. Need to get used to this. Whoa! Oh man. Oh, this is a left lane scooter! Only left lane around! Oh, damn it, son. Ooh. Whoa. Really also reminds me of the Dualtron Thunder in terms of the tires. They sort of, if you lean, they already like steer you in one or the other direction. You have to like counter steer if the surface quality isn't perfect. If the road is uneven, then it will steer you off. This is quick. This is quick. going on here. But very manageable, very, very manageable. It's not jittery, it's not like the Wolf, it's not like the Thunder. It's not even like the Ryan I rode before. It's very, very manageable, sort of like a UC in this regard. Oh man. You're also very tall off the ground. Oh man. Very, very, very cool. Okay. Man, you have to watch out really not to break some speed limits. This thing is quick. Bye bye. I really have to watch out here for myself. Not to be too quick, don't want to be dangerous. But yeah, very comfy in these settings. Obviously, we'll have to wait for the full review to check how it drives in all the damper adjustments, like in between, not super stiff, not super soft. But this is a new league of a scooter, I gotta tell you. Like, the Wolves, the mini motors, Thunder, all of these vehicles, they are very hard to tame. This isn't. This gives you very much a good feedback when you're riding. So you can ride full hardcore, but you can also ride it pretty tamely, even though this is max settings. Like, no scooter was that comfortable in max settings until now. So I tried the Nami. You also need to watch out if there's things. Sadly, there is a bit of like this display pops around since since there is no screws here. So probably they fell out during the transport. Speed. Let's go in between. It's so stable at speed, like the geometry is really nice. It's like a sport version of the Dualtron X with even better quality. Wheel spin all the time in these low speeds. Stays so sturdy. Watch out for traffic. Sometimes a bit too big. Let's turn on the turn signal. Cancel it out. Woo! And it pulls all the time. Left lane only. And that's a top speed now. Whoa! Stem is also solid. Very, very, very solid. Wheel spin, wheel spin, wheel spin, wheel spin, wheel spin. Very solid braking. But don't worry, we'll also try out some little off-road later to see how it behaves there. See that turn? Lean into it! 80 or 70 kilometers an hour. Woo! Yeah! Insane, man! Insane. Thumb throttle is also something I really like. Like, you don't want to be here last, because you know that cars will accelerate so slowly. So you want to save the additional time. Oh, let's also check out the cruise control. I have to hold minus for that. So I have to select the speed I'm at, hold the button. Oh yeah, and cruise control is on. Not touching the throttle. Super nice, very handy. I think also a better solution than holding the throttle in one place and then sort of guessing if it will turn on or not. Bike paths, test it out here. Still on full max mode. I gotta tell you, it's pretty tame here. Tires are bouncing up and down a bit. Maybe I'll have to adjust the shocks just a little more, but like, that is the point I had about the Wolf Warrior King. It's really cool, but it can't be tame. Like, you can't ride it in max settings and also have a comfortable ride. Dial up the suspension a bit so it's more bouncy. Both sides. Very convenient location too. Yeah, now it's way more bouncy. See how it goes. Really tempting to go on the 3-lane again, but not everyone drives as fast as me. Just want to have headroom, so let's check out how it goes now on the bicycle path. Yeah, I have way less of these bounces on my wheel now, I feel like. It's getting pretty comfy actually. Very, very good controllers, very good acceleration curve. It's insanely fast and very rideable at the same time. Like, oh, there was a siren, by the way. Yeah, at this point I can just tell you guys that this is by far the best electric scooter I have ever tried. The Dual-Turn X was extremely nice. However, its deck is a bit too short, its handlebar is a bit too low, and the acceleration curve isn't that as nice. The Ryan is awesome, but it has a very, very stiff construction. It has barely suspension. It's probably faster, and on a track it will ride better, but as a device for transportation to get you from point A to point B in a comfortable manner, in a reasonable speed, with good quality components and a well thought out construction, I think there is no better than the Nami VIPER that I've tried yet. Like, even on sand, look. Very comfy. Okay, so now let's check out the track. Now we can actually switch into a more subtle mode, maybe like dynamic. Yeah, now it's a bit more tame. And yeah, this track is pretty comfortable now on this scooter, even though I don't have any off-road tires on. I love how late the thumb throttle triggers. It's like pretty much half of it is nothing or very little power, but then you go to a point and can accelerate. Because I was scared that it will initially pick up a lot of energy or power, but that is not the case. Very cool. I feel the speed difference in the dynamic mode. It also doesn't cut you off. It like subtly decreases your acceleration. Very nice. Okay, so with that said, congratulations to Michael Shah and the team at Nami for making my favorite scooter as far as it goes for the first ride. Naturally, stick around, subscribe, if you haven't already, to the channel to see the full review. A lot of you guys aren't subscribed, so I'd really appreciate it a lot if you did that. And I guess I'll see you in the next video. See you soon. And while we're at it, let's really quickly see how the VIPER goes up a 30-degree incline. Where should we start? A bit of sand here. Woo! Goes nicely through the sand. Whoa, it's like a boat. Look. And full modes turned on and 30 degrees. Let's do it. Whoa! Whoa! It barely even budged. All right, see you soon.